Welcome back again to Rotten Little Ego Rips, where today I'm going to be opening what is the most expensive opening I have done on my channel so far. So all I've really done so far is pretty much just blaster boxes. I've done a few mega boxes, but I have done nothing hobby box related. So today I am going to open a hobby box of 2022 AEW product.
I can't believe I'm going to screw this up again, but
on the chance that I'm going to open something and I'm going to get absolutely nothing good out of it, we're going to open this blaster box first. So if there's bad luck, maybe this will be our bad luck. And then for here, we could pull out a 101, pull out an autograph. Hopefully we get something awesome out of here. But let's get started. This is going to be a longer video because I'm opening a lot of packs here. So let's get her started. Get her done.
Please don't do that.
So here we're going to have 8 cards per pack, 8 packs in this blaster box. When it comes to the hobby, it's still 8 cards per pack, but you have 16 packs per box. There are also cards that are not available in blaster that are only in hobby and are only in e-pack, so lower number hits have a chance possibly of getting in the hobby, so that's cool. Here's our box. All right. Do you have anything that looks thick? Not really. So I would say we probably don't have a matte relic because those are usually pretty thick. We might have a numbered card. We might have a merch card because those aren't too thick, but you never know. Let's just get her going and see what we got. Hopefully I can open these without having to use a blade. Sometimes they're nice and sometimes they're not. Go first pack magic. Let's see what we got. So our first base is going to be FTR tag team. Let's display out some color. So we have a debut date, we have a gold main features, and something turned around, which in 2022 almost always means a pyro. Okay, we got our Trent Beretta on the base. We have our first gold that we've seen today. We have Max Caster on the gold.
You are looking live at the best wrestler alive.
We have a debut dates of Thunder Rosa.
You're supposed to treat me, however I want to be treated. I'm a superstar.
guess you've never seen this show before.
We have our gold main features of Max Caster. We're going to hold on to that pyro. We'll do our pyro last because that's the best thing we're going to pull out of this pack. We have a Matt Jackson and Santana and Ortiz. If you saw the last AEW video I made, you saw the dual auto signed that I showed off on that one. I didn't pull it from that, but I have a dual auto of Santana and Ortiz on that card. It's a nice card. So our pyro is going to be not even a pyro, it's just a crappy base. I thought it was backwards because it's a crappy base. It's Griff Garrison on the base. How he's still in AEW at this point is beyond me. Okay, well. Best card out of there is probably the debut dates because that's harder to pull. I already have that one. The only debut dates from 2022 I don't have is Paul White. Somehow I have not managed to get the Paul White debut dates yet. So something we're looking for in here. Looks like we got a Kenny Omega on the base. They always do the back card as a base anyways. So we have our first base is Chuck Taylor. Let's play it out. We have a green pyro. Got a gold. That green pyro will be our hit of this. Probably whole blaster box. That'll probably be the biggest card we pull. We have a red velvet. Kenny Omega. It's a good base card. The Chucky T again. We got Lance Archer. Hangman Adam Page. Our gold is Tony Schiavone. We're going to pull this main features. We got a main features of Nyla Rose. And our green pyro is of, it's going to be Bryce Remsburg. Bryce Remsburg, green pyro, 64 out of 399.
You know what? I need to write some rules for these zebras. Zebras can't dance with the pretty girls.
That is not the one you want, my friend. Out of all the names you could pull, it is not the one you want. I probably don't have this one. I mean, hit for me because I'm collecting every card in every set, but man. That's why you open that blaster box first, so you get that bad luck out of the way. If that's what I would have pulled out of that hobby box as my hit, man, I would have not been happy. There's still a possibility we could get something awesome out of this blaster. Never know. We'll finish up these packs. We got 6 packs left here. So. Okay, we got Rick Knox as our base. We have a gold. Looks like we have a UD canvas, and we have a main features. We got Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Tully Blanchard, John Moxley. We have our gold for this pack, Matt Sydal. If you saw my last video, my last blaster box, this is more normal. You're getting a gold every pack. That last one I did, dustiest one I've ever done. It was like maybe 2 gold in that entire blaster box. We have our canvas of Thunder Rosa. That's nice. I don't know if I have that one, but that is a good card. Whacking somebody. Maybe Serena Deeb? I don't know if it says. Talks about the first unsanctioned lights out match, but I don't know if that was from it. I don't think so. It doesn't look like Britt. It might be Britt. I don't know. And we have the main features of Cash Wheeler. All right, 5 packs left to go. Biggest hit so far is that Bryce Remsburg gold green pyro out of 399. Number 64 out of 399. I have before. Well, this is going to be that pack where I'm going to cut you. I'm going to cut my finger off too, my friend. There we go. I have pulled multiple packs where they had multiple numbered cards out of a blaster box, but that's rare. So, I mean, hopefully we get something else. I would suspect we're not going to get an autograph in this blaster. That would be the first time I've ever gotten an auto from a 2022 blaster, but wouldn't be the first time I've got one from a blaster, which I won't retell the story. I was wrong. There is a matte relic in here. As you can see, that's going to be a matte relic, and it's a base matte relic. So we have Anthony Bowens on our base. We have the Stinger. Our gold for this pack is the Butcher. We're going to pull our main feature. It is Sammy Guevara. Our matte relic is going to be the Nyla Rose. Oh, that's Luchasaurus. So this is a matte relic. It is a guaranteed piece of the wrestling mat from AEW. It is not from any specific match. So that's kind of a bummer. But honestly, I didn't have a matte relic for Luchasaurus, so whatever. It's fine by me.
Sure, Jan.
So, all right, we got, I would call 2 hits out of this blaster box so far. We got 4 more packs. We got a green pyro to $3.99. We got a matte relic to Luchasaurus. Hopefully I didn't do these in the wrong order and we're giving ourselves bad luck there, but hey, this has been a pretty enjoyable rip so far. These cards I know I don't have. Well, that one I might. I don't really care about Bryce Remsburg, but Luchasaurus matte relic, I know I didn't have that, so that's cool. It is just the base one. There is a red variation to 50. There is a gold, which is also unnumbered, so there are technically 3 different matte relics for every wrestler. Jade. All right, we got Britt Baker. See what we got here. Okay. Keith Lee always gets me. I thought that was a Beck. Okay. So we got a gold main features and another gold main features. The Blade. Keith Lee. And I hope that guy's doing okay. He hasn't been on AEW for so long because of his health. Jade Cargill. Great card. Britt Baker that we already saw. Last base of this pack is going to be Santana. And our gold for this pack, Griff Garrison. Hi, I'm Griff. We have a main features of Christian Cage. And a gold main features of Powerhouse Hobbs. Very cool. Nothing really good in that pack. Got 3 left here. Gotten a lot of gold, which is what I would expect from a blaster box of 2022. Unless you're the last one I did, and then you had like 3 gold and 6 packs. 8 packs. All right. Okay, so we got a 2.0. Little Daddy Magic. I don't remember what his nickname is from Jericho Appreciation Society. Cool Hand Ange. There we go. Oh, there's a pyro. That's backwards. That's an actual pyro. So we got a gold, probably a pyro. It technically could be a signature, but that's like almost guaranteed a pyro. And outside the ring, and so we'll pull here. We got our 2.0, which we've already seen. We got the Young Bucks. Very cool. Christian Cage. Outworking everybody. Luchasaurus, also known as Killswitch, also still out injured. Hopefully he's doing okay. The Cassidy, freshly squeezed. Our gold. It's going to be a Matt Jackson. Okay, we're going to do our outside the ring, Mark Henry.
The world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
And our pyro is the Blade. And the frustrating thing is like pretty much any other AEW product, the card, if it's turned around, is an actual hit. So it would be a signature, it'd be a 1-of-1, it'd be something. For 2022, they decided to be jerks and put all the pyros backwards, so you think you got something awesome. And some of the pyros are awesome. I mean, I'm going for the colors for everybody, for everything. But, I mean, the first time I opened one, I was like, oh my gosh, I got something awesome. And then the disappointment to turn it around and see it was a pyro was like, oh man. Okay. Got a Billy Gunn on our base. What do we got here? We got a canvas, main event features, and a gold tag team. So we got Miro, back in WWE is Rusev. Got Adam Cole, baby. Lee Shoddy. Lexus King, when he was in AEW as Brian Pillman Jr. Our gold, which we kind of already gave away, was Santana and Ortiz. Good looking gold card. We'll do our main event features next, which is going to be Chris Jericho. And our UD canvas is going this way. At the Junk Boy. I already have that one, but it's a good card nonetheless. All right, let's get some last pack magic on this blaster box before we move into our hobby box here. Let's get, I'm not expecting an auto, but let's get a, I don't know if I have the Pyro of Jade. I'd have to look. I know Pyros, I'm still missing a bunch of Pyros to people. And I got a Pyro here, I can see it. So a Pyro of Jade would be cool. I might already have one, but I mean, we're gonna go for that Pyro. Let's hope that's Jade. So let's see what else we got here. We got a gold, we got a main feature, and we got that Pyro. Yeah, Justin Roberts, not from North Carolina. Malachi Black, now back in AEW, back in WWE with his wife. Jim Ross. Little QT Marshall action. The Ortiz. Our gold for this last pack is going to be Red Velvet. Behind that is our Pyro, so we're going to do our main feature next. It is Ty Conti. All right, Did we get a Jade Cargill pyro? No, we got Anthony Bowens on the pyro. I don't think I have the Anthony Bowens on the pyro, so I mean, that's a hit for me. Just because I don't have that card, I don't think. Well, very cool. All right, so our big hits out of that blaster box, and we got two, is we got a green pyro of Bryce Rumsberg numbered to 399, and we got a matte relic of Luchasaurus, which is not numbered, it's just the base. But now it's time to put those base up here to go into our main event. Hobby box, I already cut it to make it a little easier to open. It came completely sealed. I'm not worried at all about this being ripped and opened like you've seen on the video before when I bought stuff. AEW is not hot like WNBA is. I'm not worried at all about ever buying an AEW product and having it ripped. I will caveat that this hobby, if something's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. So if you see a hobby box on eBay and the person selling it for $20, that baby's already been ripped open. They took anything that they wanted out of there that's good, and they'll put a bunch of cards in there, and that's what you got, man. You're gonna get whatever you got, and there won't be any refund because you'll be on eBay or whatever. So, I mean, be careful when it comes to any sort of card collecting. If it's too good to be true, it's probably not true. So, here we go. Very cool. Hitting our camera all over the place because it's what I do. That's what I do. So they faked me out last time by not giving me a thick pack, which I literally have seen thick packs in here before. It's very clear that you have a relic. Not seeing a thick boy. Let's pull a 101. Let's pull an autograph. Let's pull something huge and massive and fun. I would love a CM Punk autograph. I would love a Jade Cargill autograph. I don't have Thunder Rosa. I don't have Ty Conti. I don't have Darby. All of these people would be excellent autographs to pull. Let's pull one of them today. Let's make this happen. The one I would really like today is going to be Jade Cargill. We're making it a Jade day. We haven't seen any Jade today outside of the one base. So let's pull something Jade here. Whether it's a numbered Jade or it's an autographed Jade. I would love a one-of-one Jade. Let's make that happen. Our first hobby box pack. Let's play it out a little bit. We see a main features in a gold. I already gave away what tag team it was. Oh my god, and I just gave away something awesome. We just got our hit on our first pack. Oh man. That's what I get for peeking, man. We'll just go for it. You guys already saw what it is. That is a good one, though. I don't have that one. He's not even in AEW anymore, but I don't have that one. That's cool. We got our base of Santana. We got a base of 2.0. Varsity Blondes is our tag team gold. We'll pull our two base back here because we know those are base. We got Tully Blanchard. We got Anthony Bowens. Our main event features of Powerhouse Hobbs. There was another base back there, Sammy Guevara, and the card I accidentally showed, which is going to be our hit out of this hobby box. We didn't get a Jade Cargill autograph, but we did get a Stu Grayson autograph. He's got a good auto. That's nice. Not worth what a Jade Cargill autograph would be worth, but I didn't have a Stu Grayson autograph, so that goes immediately into my personal collection. That's pretty awesome. That was worth getting a hobby box. Hopefully we'll get a numbered card or another hit in here, but man, pulling an auto immediately. There aren't even guaranteed autographs in their hobby boxes. Like, you can totally buy a hobby box and just not get anything good. Very cool. Thanks, Stu. You can watch over the rest of it. Maybe you have put a Jade Cargill autograph in here and we'll get two autographs. I've literally never seen two autographs get pulled from the same hobby box, but could be. Could be a correlation issue. Maybe Stu Grayson made it happen. We'll see. First pack, though. God damn. I wish I would have mixed that up a bit. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, we got Luchasaurus. We got our Pyro, and see if they didn't even turn that one around. Gold main event features and a Pyro. Okay, so the Blade, Keith Lee, Luchasaurus I just showed you. Little Cassidy action of the orange. A little more Billy Gunn action. We got a gold in this pack of Hikaru Shida. Our main event features is going to be Thunder Rosa. And the Pyro that was not backwards, it is Tony Schiavone. Guess they didn't want to have, the autograph wasn't even backwards. This doesn't, whoever packages up at Upper Deck is just confusing, man. Like, I have pulled one of one from 2022 Hobby Box. It's the 101 printing plate. I got a ward to load its autograph. That was in a pack, in a penny sleeve, backwards. So I'm going to guess if I ever see that again, that's going to be a 101. I've only ever seen it that once. I've never even seen another 101 being opened on an opening online. I'm sure there are many of them. I just haven't seen one. Okay, we got Brian Pillman Jr. We have a gold, a canvas, and a debut date, which hopefully is Paul White, the one I don't have. So we'll keep that for the last. We got another Jade Cargill. The Young Bucks again. Howdy. Little Cager action. Brian Pillman Jr. It's like the third time we've seen him. Hi, Jim Ross. We just saw you. Our gold for this pack, Powerhouse Hobbs. Very nice. Our UD canvas is going to be going this way. We'll see CM Punk on the UD canvas. Choking out Bobby Fish. Our debut dates, I think, is actually the one I need. Oh my God, it's the one I need. The last debut dates I didn't have. Paul freaking White. How this is the one I didn't have yet, it's beyond me. But this is the last one I needed. Now I have all the debut dates, so that's pretty cool. I don't have all of them, so the debut dates, there's blue, that's the base one. There is silver, and then there is gold. I do not have all of the silver and all of the gold for all of them. So I guess that would be my next thing for debut dates, is getting those ones. I have some of the silver, some of the gold, but definitely not all of them. Got QT Marshall, and we saw Adam Cole in the back. Okay, we got 2 gold back-to-back, and main event features. That's a lot of gold there. We got Miro, Adam Cole, QT Marshall, Ortiz. First time we've seen Dustin Rhodes today. First gold, Andrade El Idolo. Second gold. Ooh, that is not just a freaking gold. That is a 7 out of 10 high gloss. That is almost as low as you possibly go. This is the first high gloss I have ever gotten. Man, I wish it wasn't Tully Blanchard. I'll sleeve that bad boy up. That's not going anywhere besides into my collection. But man, for the first high gloss, it's wild. That's the person I got my first high gloss of. But hey, we've gotten a low numbered card, 7 out of 10. We got an autograph. This is a good hobby box. Opening that blaster box first definitely gave me better luck. We wasted the bad mojo there. So we're not even halfway through this bad boy. Hopefully we get at least one more numbered card. That'd be sweet. We got Pac. First time we were seeing him today. That's cool. Backwards, or is that freaking Keith Lee? No. Okay, so we have outside the ring, we have a main features, and we have a gold. So we can pull from there. Lee Johnson. Justin Roberts. Awesome. Still not from North Carolina. Malachi Black. The Pac I just showed you. This is the first time we've seen this card today. The Butcher and the Blade. Our gold for this pack is Alex Reynolds. Main event feature is going to be CM Punk. Very nice. Outside the ring, Sammy Guevara. I think this is actually a numbered version of it, but it's not the base. I would assume it's like the silver variant of it because all of the base ones have blue. And this is like a silver. I'll look into that. I think it is a parallel of it. I would have to check. I'm quite certain I have all of the base outside the ring. I don't think I've ever seen one that's silver like that. Maybe I have. I have a lot of cards. I just don't remember seeing one. If I do, yuck. I mean, it's Sammy Guevara anyways. It's not worth anything. But, you know, one of every card. Gotta catch 'em all. STDs.
Stop it, that's not funny.
Okay.
Okay, we got Dax Harwood. Oh, I got a Pyro, a Gold, a main features. Pull from here. Penelope Ford. First time we've seen her today. MJF, I think that's the first time we've seen him today as well. A little Jamie Hayter action. A little Haterade. Some Jake Hager action. Our goal for this pack is Taz. We're going to do our Pyro last, so we'll do the main features next. Orange Cassidy on the main features. And our Pyro, let's get a Jade Cargill Pyro. Come on, come on, come on. Matt Seidel. Okay. Man, I hope I pull something else like in this last pack, like half stack, because otherwise that right side was killer. I ain't even done with the right side, but that's where we got both of our hits from. Wow. Nyla Rose. We have gold UD canvas. Main feature. We can pull from there. We have Ty Conti. I don't know if that's the first time we've seen her today, but might be. The Acclaimed. Kyle O'Reilly. Arn Anderson. I don't have an Arn autograph. That would be a good one to aim for. Ray Phoenix on the gold. We'll do our main features next. That's going to be Matt Jackson. And our UD canvas is Powerhouse Hobbs. Alright, last pack on that right side, which has been fantastic. We got a high gloss, we got an autograph. Ward low on a base. Looks like we have gold, UD canvas, and a outside the ring. First Bryan Danielson we've seen today on his base card. Thunder Rosa. Angelico. Riho. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up with an entire another base set of the base cards after this video. Our gold is going to be Paul White. We'll do the main event features. Actually, it's an outside the ring. We'll do the outside the ring for sure. Karushida, as we can see, it's the blue, so that's just the base. And our UD canvas is going to be Jamie Hayter. All right. All right, let's see what this left side has to offer here. If it's as good as those two hits, man, we're in the money, baby. Not actual money. This high gloss of Tully Blanchard sells for about probably 2 cents. It wouldn't sell it anyways, but it's more cool that I hit a 7 out of 10 and an autograph. And not necessarily the characters that you would want. If you could replace that with other ones, maybe it'd be a bigger hit in box. But for me, that's a hit. Got the bunny. We got a pyro I can see. We have a gold I can see. We have a debut date I can see. Ethan Page. We got Mark Henry. Little Nick Jackson action. Jurassic Express. Well, we're back with the part 2. Well, I'm gonna fess up here, guys. I made a mistake. I didn't clear out the camera that I am using to record with, so at about the 30-minute mark, it dropped off. So the whole left side of this hobby box, I didn't get captured. So to show you kind of what I had pulled from the left side. The right side was where our hits were. Right side was where we got our Stu Grayson and our high gloss of Tully Blanchard. We did pull on the left side an Ethan Page Dynamite to $2.99. And we pulled 2 silver main features of Britt Baker and Lance Archer. For main features, you have a base, a gold, and a silver. You would think it'd be base, most common, silver, next most common, gold, hardest, but it's not that way. Silver is the most rare of those. I feel like a dumbass, so lesson learned. It was bound to happen eventually. So lesson learned, a couple of things here. If you're gonna record a video after a shift where you're working 8.5 hours talking to people all day, maybe make sure everything is copacetic for you to record that video. So I feel real dumb, but it was a good opening. I really enjoyed it. I wish it would have captured everything on there. The left side is definitely the weaker side to the right side. I have experienced before, the first pack on the right side is usually where the hit is in the hobby box, if there is one. So going forward, I will just shuffle all of those packs up so I have no idea where I'm at, because it was kind of anticlimactic getting the realistically best hit out of there immediately. But that was fun. I will definitely do another one. Once again, our big hits were really just the high gloss 710, lowest numbered card I pulled besides the 101 Wardlow, the Stu Grayson autograph, and then the Dynamite Ethan Page. If you want to make fun of me for that huge cut and missing the entire left side, totally deserve it. Leave me a comment. Funniest name I will put as the top comment. Come up with a name for the mess up I did there. If you enjoy watching me screw up videos and make an ass out of myself, like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and tell your friends that you saw this guy online absolutely ruin a video box opening by not having enough storage on his phone because he forgot to upload previous videos he's recorded. Lesson learned, won't do that one again. But I appreciate you watching what you got to see. You got to see the 2 big hits, man. You got to see the Stu Grayson. You got to see the high gloss. First high gloss I've ever pulled. Just wish it was a Kenny Omega or a Jade or CM Punk. Still cool. And you got to see the whole blaster. You got to see the Luchasaurus Matt Relic. You got to see the Bryce Remsburg Green Pyro. So should have been about 45 minutes. Probably ending at 35 minutes with this outro in there. Once again, I'm sorry. Lesson learned. I will make sure that I have enough storage before I record a video going forward. Hey, at least I made the mistake now and not like when I'm buying a hobby box that costs like $300 and I break and it cuts off halfway through. I'd be mortified. Hobby boxes are more expensive than blaster boxes. This set me back like $75. So sorry you guys missed the left side. I promise I will do better in the future, but I mean, realistically, if I'm going to make a mistake, let's make it now. Let's make it with some lower cost product before I make a mistake with a high dollar product and just don't capture it. So once again, like, subscribe, notification button, make a comment, tell me I'm an asshole or a jackass or a thumb biter, something creative. And I will see you on the next one. Later.